What am I doing? Oh yeah. Hello, hello. It's Tuesday's yoga with Karen for Recovery Fitness. So I'm just sharing. Take a few minutes. We have a few minutes before we start. Okay. Enjoying the day. It was beautiful today. Is beautiful. There it is. Share. Okay. So, hello. We're just going to do a nice flow, gentle flow tonight. If I can figure this out again. I think I shared. Yes, okay. And get the music so it's not too loud. If you're here, let me know, please. Or not. Okay. And we'll get started. So we use a mat. I have a double mat for my knees. Feels better on my knees. And a yoga block. Although you may use a towel or a blanket. Works fine. I just like to elevate myself. Bring the hips higher in order to get a nice neutral spine. Keeping shoulders are back and down. We begin by focusing on our breath as we inhale through the nose and exhale through the nose. Beginning to focus inward, releasing the day, letting go of what's going on later or anything happening today, but just focusing on the present moment. And helping us to do that is focusing on our breath. Inhaling deeply and exhaling through the nose. And a couple more breaths. Inhale so that our chest expands, and then our ribs expand, and then our belly expands. That's a deep 3-part breath. And then let it all out. And then we're going to inhale our arms all the way up. Exhale to heart center 2 more times. Inhale. Once more. And release. And we'll do a gentle twist, bringing our arms up. Inhale deeply. Exhale, right hand to left knee, left arm behind us, and turn and look at the left side of the room. Keeping that spine neutral. Couple breath here. And on our next inhale, coming back with our arms. Inhale deeply. Exhale, left hand to the right knee and right arm behind us. Looking towards the right side of the room. Couple breath here. And bringing it back. And then flowing from side to side. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, last time. Exhale. Inhale and release. Let's release our left arm to the side. Inhale, right arm up and over. So we're reaching with our right arm and we're pressing our right hip down. Keeping that right hip down. Our right bicep is right about where our right ear is. And then release to the other side. Right arm down, left arm up. Again, pressing that left hip down, but reaching with our left arm. Couple breath here, feeling that lengthening all along the left side of our body. And then we'll flow from side to side as we exhale, inhale, and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Nice gentle flow. And release last time, coming back to center. Let's bring our back of our hands up. Back of our hands together, loosen up our wrists. So we keep the wrists together and twirl the arms. So our wrists are staying together. And then going the opposite way. And release down. And we're going to come off of our block or towel or whatever and come into our tabletop position, opening our fingers nice and wide, starfish fingers as we stack our shoulders, elbows, and wrists, finding our hips over our knees, feet flat on the mat. So finding that nice tabletop position, neutral spine. And then inhaling, bringing the chin up and tilting the tailbone up, keeping shoulders back. Exhaling as we engage the core, bring the chin to chest, tilt the tailbone down. And then flowing, following our own breath, inhaling into cow, exhaling into cat. Following our own breath. So you might be going slower than me, you might be going faster than me. Either way is fine, just following your own breath as we gently move with our breath. A nice flow. And then we're going to press back into our child's pose, release the hips back, reaching the arms forward, releasing our forehead to the mat or to our double fists. Feeling the active arms so we can relax our arms and we can be active as we reach and stretch the arms. And then engage, come back up for spinal balance. So we can start with the left leg, coming back, foot is flexed, toes down to the floor, and reaching with the right arm. So a lot of balance going on here. You can just do legs, start out with just the legs, alternating. And then if you'd like to incorporate the arm, opposite arm, you exhale as we come down, inhale, opposite side, keeping the hips parallel to the floor, feeling that energy from the fingertips all the way to the heel, a nice energy from one end of the body all the way to the back. Breathing, inhale and exhale. Again, flowing at your pace with your breath. Couple more, inhale. And then pressing back into our child. Again, releasing all the way down, reaching our arms forward. Maybe have our forehead on our fists. And as we reach our arms out, we can pick up our head, and we're going to go ahead and walk the arms to the left side of our body, keeping our legs and our hips in the same position, our child's position, for a nice stretch all along the right hand side. Couple nice breaths here. And then walk it back to center, and then other side. Couple breaths. Bringing it back to center. So we're going to prepare for our first down dog. So we're going to pick up the hips, curl the toes under, and press up and press away from the mat. So we can alternate our heels towards the mat. Think about pressing the sit bones up towards the ceiling, opening our shoulders, rotating those biceps outward, and pressing away from the floor. Walking it out. If we get fatigued, we can release down, take a pause, and then press back up. Just walking it out here. We're going to look forward and bring that right leg up and come up for our lunge, high lunge. So we're going to have our right knee bent over our right ankle and our left heel. We're up on our left toes and we're reaching our heel towards the floor. Our hips are pointed straight, parallel to the front of our mat. Bring our hands to heart center. Finding our breath here. And inhale all the way up into our cactus arms. Breathing, opening those shoulders, maybe bringing those pinkies rotated in. And maybe picking up that right heel if you want to. A little more challenge in our balance. Maybe focusing on that one point ahead of you, helping keep that balance, helping with our balance. And releasing the foot, the heel if you have it up, bring your hands back to heart center. And let's go ahead and come into a straddle. We have our toes pointed towards the corners of our mat. We're going to come into 5-pointed star. Arms are up. And we're going to squat down and bring elbows in for moonflowers. And we're going to press up. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Squat down, bringing those elbows down. Knees are bent. Couple more. Press up. And one more. Press as we go up. And now we're going to hinge at the hip and come down, knees bent, and scoop and come all the way back up. And up. Couple more. Press. And one more. Scoop all the way up. And release. Let's go ahead and turn the other way for our high lunge on the other side. So we're coming up on our right toes. Our left knee is bent over our left ankle. And bringing our hands to heart center. Pressing that right heel towards the floor. Picking up our left heel if we want more. And coming into our crocodile or our cactus arms. Breathing, twisting the pinkies towards each other. Finding our breath, focusing on that one point ahead of us, in front of us. Release the left heel down, hands to heart center. Let's come back. This time we're going to have our feet parallel to the sides of our mat. We're going to grab our hips and we're going to come into a flat back. So here we're in a flat back, so the top of our head towards the front of the room. So we feel this in our hamstrings, the back of our legs. I'm just going to hold that for a few breaths. And then releasing the arms either to a block, you grab your block, or anything really. Releasing. I have long arms, so I can come all the way down with my hands. And if you even want more, you can start to walk the hands towards the back of the room. Wherever you are today. Feeling the back of the legs and breathing into that stretch. Nice gentle stretch. Using our breath as we exhale to release some of that tension. Focusing our attention on that stretch, or on those points where we feel the stretch. Focusing on that, and then bringing our breath into our focus as we exhale, releasing some of that tension. And then bringing our hands back to our leg and bringing it all the way back up. And inhale our arms all the way up. Release. Bring the feet together. So the spinal balance that we do when we're on the floor, on our hands and our knees, we can do as we're standing somewhat. We first want to find our mountain position, our Tadasana. Our heels, our sides of our feet, the balls of our feet are really grounded. We're pressing them into the floor. Our core is engaged. Tailbone tilted down a little, shoulders back and down, palms open, head straight. And we're breathing into our strong mountain position. And then we're going to bring our right hand up as we relax the left arm. Really relax that left arm and reach that right arm straight up. And then gently bringing the right arm over to the left, opening up that left right side of our body, relaxing that left arm. Engaging the core here. Couple breath as we breathe into that nice stretch all along the right side. Left arm, let's bring the left arm up and release the right arm down, so we're reaching with that left arm straight up, relaxing the right arm down, reaching, and then gently bringing that left arm over. And now we're feeling that stretch all along the left side. And breathing. That bicep is right about at our ear as we reach gently over. And then let's go ahead, inhale the right arm up again. Big stretch, maybe a gentle back bend here if you have that tonight. And then releasing the arms down and shaking it out. So we like to shake out, shake out the body. It's called rebounding. Nerves activated. And then we're going to do a gentle flow from side to side. So just starting with the arms, gently tapping the back of your body as the one arm comes in front and one behind. And then eventually we're going to start moving the leg, kind of going with the flow. Nice slow. And then maybe even picking that heel right up. And going at your own pace. You can be going slower or faster than me. And then coming back. And doing a little shake again. Excellent. So we'll come into our warrior two. We're standing in our mountain at the front of our mat, in our mountain position. We can bring our left leg back, our left foot at an angle, and we bend the right knee over the right ankle, and then we find what's comfortable. So our right heel is about to lines up about to the arch of our left foot. Our hips are parallel to the long part of the mat, so we're right along the mat. Our right knee bent. So for more challenge, if you want more challenge, you would widen this stance. Being able to still hold that position of our hips, tailbone tilted down a little, hips squared to the long part of our mat, and that right foot angled up. So that's the challenge here, is to find out what works for you and what's challenging in this position if you want to challenge yourself tonight. So bringing our hands to heart center. Inhale deeply. And exhale, arms out to warrior two arms. So we're looking over our right fingers, finding our drishti or our focus. Our left arm reaching back, our right arm forward. Bring the shoulders up to our ears, and then release them down our back. Engaging our legs as if we're pulling our feet together. Engage the core. Turn right palm up to the ceiling and come up to reverse. Arm behind us if you want. Keeping our right knee bent. And breathing, focusing on our breath. If we lose our breath at any point, we just come out of the pose and revisit. Come back into the flow when you're ready. Let's come all the way around for side angle, left hand on the hip, opening that left shoulder. So we can hang here on our right arm, on our right leg, or we can go ahead and open here using that right leg as leverage and bring the left arm straight up. Breathing, keeping engaged, the core is engaged here. We're going to go ahead and bring back up to warrior two arms. We're going to go ahead and straighten that right leg. Look over the right fingers, hinge forward, and then right arm down, left arm up for triangle, so keeping those hips forward and shoulders back. It's not about how far you can reach to the floor or get to the floor, but keeping that posture, that alignment, and breathing. We always want to be able to breathe in the positions we're in. Feeling a nice stretch on the inner right leg. Engaging the core as we come back up. And releasing the warrior two arms. Let's go ahead and turn that right foot up and turn left and come into our warrior two on the other side. So grabbing those hips to make sure we're parallel to the long part of our mat. Bring our hands to heart center. Checking in on how wide we want this stance tonight. And remembering from side to side could be different. So recognizing that it might not work from how the length from one side to the other. Inhale deeply and exhale, arms up to warrior two arms. Again here, engage the legs as if you could pull them together. Feeling those muscles engage. Engage the arms as we reach forward and reach back. Engaging the core. Relaxing those shoulders away from our ears. Focusing on our breath. Holding our postures for several breaths here as we engage. And then left palm up to the ceiling as we come up into reverse. Right arm can come behind us, keeping that left knee bent over the ankle. So again, here we're breathing. We can look up at our hand or down at our right foot, wherever's comfortable for you today. But making sure we are breathing, that's the most important thing. And bringing it around, left forearm on the left thigh, right hand to our hip. Hips forward, shoulder back, and right arm comes all the way up. We can open up here as long as we're breathing, either way. Feeling that core engaged, feeling muscles in our legs engaged as we breathe, as we hold this posture. You can do it. One more breath. And engage the core as we come all the way back up. Back to warrior two arms. Let's go ahead and straighten that left leg. We're going to hinge at the hip as we reach left arm forward. And then left arm comes down, right arm up, hips, keeping our hips forward and our shoulder back. Breathing into this nice stretch on the inside of that left leg. Couple more breaths. And engaging the core as we come all the way back up and releasing the arms. And then go ahead and heel toe our way back to center. And give it a little rebound shake. So we're going to come into our balancing tree. So first we come into our Tadasana, or our mountain position. So we're finding our feet to be anchored, rooted, pressing the balls of our feet, the heels, the sides of our feet into the ground. Shoulders back and down. Nice alignment, standing tall. Now find a point in front of you, straight ahead, that you can focus on with your eyes. So that'll be your drishti focal point. And then we're going to feel that left leg rooted into the earth like a tree. And we're going to bring our right foot in like a kickstand. We can stay right here for tree, or we can begin to come up the leg. So I will come up to my calf. We would avoid the knee, or you can come all the way up to your thigh. So wherever is comfortable, find your position, hands to heart center. Engage the core, focus on the breath, and find that focal point to stare down. If we come out of tree, we just come right back up into our tree. And again, remember, we can stay right here in kickstand, and then all the way up if we want to come into full expression of our tree. So here, if we come out, again, we just come back in, but focusing on that one point is helpful. And of course, it takes practice. The more times we practice our tree, the more times we may stay up in our tree. It also depends on release. Depends on our day, depends on a lot of things where we're at in our yoga practice. So let's go to the other side. Our right leg is rooted into the earth. Bringing our hands to heart center. Kickstanding that left leg. Again, find your way to a place that's comfortable for you on the leg. Find your focal point. Find your breath. And if we come out, we just come back up into our tree, and then at full expression of tree, if you want to today. Again, recognizing from side to side may be different. One side may be more challenging tonight anyway, because that could change too. From practice to practice, we could find a difference. Again, depending on so many factors. Couple more breaths. And release. Let's do a shake. So we'll get down on our floor, back down. And we'll do a big twist. So we back up so you can see. Hands behind. Let's go ahead and bend the right leg at the knee. And then pick that right foot up and cross it over the left leg. Bring the left arm up. And then bring it to the outside of the right knee. And turn for a big, big twist. Now, if this is too much, we can hold the knee and look to the right, or we can hug the leg as well. So there's options, 3 options here. Find what works for you tonight. And breathe. Nice breath, nice deep breath for all of our twists. Take advantage of doing your twist. Take advantage by nice deep breath. One more breath. Good. Coming around. Bringing the right leg out. Arms behind. Let's go ahead and bend that left knee. Pick up the left leg over the right. Right arm comes up and to the outside of that left knee. Again, you can hold the whole leg or hold just the knee, whichever is working for you tonight. And finding your breath. One more breath. Nice deep one. And come back. Let's come to our boat pose, finding those 2 sit bones, bending our knees, and reaching forward, and then beginning to straighten those legs to the degree that's comfortable, or wherever you can straighten them to. This is as far as I go. And breathe. Keeping that nice neutral spine. Couple more breaths. And release the legs back down. Grab the hands behind your knees as we lower all the way to the floor, gently, 1 vertebrae at a time. Bringing the knees in. Give yourself a gentle rock. Hug, nice hug. Coming back to center, taking both hands on each knee. 1 hand, 1 hand. And then gently guiding those legs in a big circle. Nice gentle movement, lower back. And then going the opposite way. Back to center. We'll prepare for our bridge pose. So our feet are flat, our knees are as close to our bottom as we can go. Arms along the side of our body as we inhale. And then exhale, hips up towards the ceiling, press to the ceiling. And then if we want to walk our shoulders together and clasp our hands under our body as we press the hips up towards the ceiling, plant the feet into the floor, and breathe. Couple more breaths here, you can do it. Press the hips. Release the hands and slowly lower all the way down. Bring the knees back in. A little hug, a little roll. If you have your block or a towel, I'm going to keep feet flat, knees bent, legs up the wall, well, legs up here. We're going to place that block below our hips or the towel and just bring those legs straight up. Couple breath, couple more here. And bending the knees, bringing the feet flat to the floor, and then picking up the hips to remove the towel or the block, and coming all the way down. Let's go ahead, keeping our knees bent. Bring the right knee over the left knee. We're crossing our legs, and then bring the arms out to a T, and slowly release the legs to the left. Let them float to the left side of the body as you turn your head to the right side for a nice big twist. Breathing. Couple more breaths. Engage the core as we come all the way back up with the legs, and remove the right leg, and let's go ahead and do the other side. So left over right at the knees, and let those legs float to the right side of the body as we turn the head to the left. For the other side, nice deep breath here. One more breath, nice deep breath. And engaging the core as we bring those legs back up. And then release all the way down for final relaxation. So finding our final relaxation position, take a few deep breaths. And begin to relax the muscles around your eyes. And relax the muscles in your jaw. We're going to find a few minutes here to just have our practice be absorbed into our body, to take note of what we've accomplished. Let it absorb into our being, feeling the weight of our torso as if we could sink right down into a cloud, knowing we aren't going anywhere as we relax onto the floor. Feel the weight of our legs, relax. And then beginning to wiggle our toes and our fingers. Go ahead and bring the knees up one at a time. Feel that nice stretch in the lower back. And we're going to gently turn to our side with our hands pressing against the floor. Walk our way up and find a seated position. And we're going to inhale one last time all the way up and exhale to heart center and close with namaste. Very good. Thank you guys. I hope that you enjoy the rest of your evening. It's gorgeous out there. So have a good night, and I will see you Thursday if you can join me. Bye.